What does damages look like in real dollars? I know that there's not like, okay, you're going to win this much money, but um, just an idea based upon, maybe some cases that you've had.
It's such a cliche, but it is really true. Every case is different. I've had cases where we settled for seven figures and the client was ecstatic. And I've had cases that we've settled for low six figures and the client is ecstatic. Every case is so different and there's so many different variables that go into it. What's the venue? Is it arbitration or is it a jury trial? Is it federal court where you need a jury to be unanimous, or is it in state court where you only need 9 out of 12? Is it in Los Angeles County or is it in Stanislaus County? Uh, is it a situation where you've got very, very hard, strong documentary evidence to back it up? Is that supposed to matter for damages? No, it's not. But it does. A lot of times juries, as much as everybody claims to hate jury duty, without fail, every juror I've talked to after a case ends up saying that they really enjoyed the process. And more importantly, I can tell they tried really hard to get it right. And so when you've got a case that isn't necessarily as strong and the jury's pretty sure that they agree with you about what happened, but they're just enough doubt that they don't want to necessarily hurt the employer, so the number can be lower. It's not supposed to be, but it happens all the time. So there's so many different factors that go into it that it really is impossible to say. And then there are other times where I've taken cases and it really was one of those, my gut tells me that something is wrong and that I'll be able to find evidence of it in discovery. And then either I don't find the evidence, or even worse, there's evidence that shows my gut was wrong. Then those, all of a sudden we're getting out of for um if the employer really did nothing wrong for nothing. If the employer did something wrong, but not as wrong as we thought, then for something, but for much, much less than maybe we thought from the outset.